Hey guys, what's up? Uh, yeah, I figured I'd come hang out. Wednesday nights seem to be kind of a thing that we've been doing, so I figured why not? Never fails. As soon as I get on live stream, my phone goes off. And I know that Garnet Tools is over there live streaming with Midwest Tool Review. So it's hard for me to compete with that. And I don't really um, publish my streams. So I think that until they get off of there, I'm probably not going to see anybody. That's just my guess. Um, and that's fine. I just really like hanging out, and that's good enough for me. Uh, I could kill some lights and make this shot a little better. That's one of the things I've been playing with in my head was making shots look better and things. So, I can't fucking kill this one. It's way up here. Oh, no, yeah, I can. But that's the one that's like right here. How does that look? Not horrible. Really dark on the one side, though. Oh. Which side is that? That's this side. I wonder if I can turn this other light on. Let me see what I can do. It doesn't look like it wants to cooperate. Huh. Plugging this one in ain't gonna get me anything up there. Turn these off just makes it really horrible and looks dank and dusty and all of that fun business. Uh, yeah, so the lighting, it doesn't suck, but it's an issue, right? Like, hold on, I think I might have a fix. Did I plug my light in? I don't think, nope. Nope. Harbor Freight cheapie. Bam. And it has batteries. What do you know? Occasionally I get something right. Oh. Oh, that's the wrong side? This is the dark side? Yeah. I don't like it because it's all bright as fuck in my face. Maybe I can... Ooh, let's try for the little one. Never have a use for the little one. That's weird. That's weird lighting. It just doesn't. It's not doing it. I guess I'm kind of lit. A little bit. It's weird though, because it's like shining spotlight on me. Like the cops, right? Have you been drinking? I don't know, Ossifer. Um, yeah. So maybe we'll just turn the other light back on. Fuck it. We'll have to deal with super saturation of the fifth kind. Oh, so yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get anybody in here until. Oh, there's my brother. Yes. I did get the car working. It seems like it's good. I've been driving it back and forth to work all week, and so far, no issues. So I will drink to that. But there's heat shielding underneath it. Fords are really popular for this. Focuses, all of them, they put a heat shielding around the exhaust, like all the way down the body, and some of that's rattling. It's loose or whatever. I got to get under there sometime real soon and pull that shit off because it's annoying me. But yeah, so for all intents and purposes, the Fiesta is working, and I'm happy with that. So, yay. And a light over there playing Poltergeist on me. Oh, yeah, so, as my brother already knows, I have to go to my mom's in the morning, and she had some kind of an electrical issue. My brother got her car working again, but I got to check the electrical system and see if I can figure out what's going on with it, if something needs rewired. I think something got burned up, so we'll find out. So yeah, until Garnet Tools gets off. Oh, damn it! I am not good with all this phone shit and this shit and all this stuff at the same time. It won't be until at least like probably closer to like 10 a.m. I'm thinking, so you should have plenty of time to meet me over there. I gotta take my daughter to school and then come back here, get tools together and stuff, which as you can see, it's a mess still from the Fiesta project. So I gotta get some tools and some things, and then I will be up that way after that. Hey, Fix It, how's it going, buddy? I was just stream sniping on Garnet Tools. Well, I was there earlier watching some of it, and now YouTube's not recommending it to me, so I don't know if he's still on there or not. But he was on stream with Midwest Tool Review. Um, so yeah, and with a bunch of people in there, of course. Not all of them are even my subscribers, so I doubt I'm losing out on too much. But you never know. It's 9:30. We got a late start uh, to the night. You know, it is what it is. I just wanted to come, hang out, drink beer, chill with you guys, see what everyone's talking about. I have it on good authority from two separate sources now that there is a badass deal on some Husky breaker bars, a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 together for like, I think it's like 12 or 14 bucks or something. I mean, that's a low price. Apparently Home Depot's got some deals going on. And of course, at this point in time, I do not want to spend money. So I'm not spending money. I promise. Not any more than I already have allotted myself for dumb shit. So, oh yeah, really? I don't know. The like lives are weird, man. Like even the big creators that live, I don't get notifications for them. But I guess maybe that's because I don't have it on all notifications. Maybe then I would get notifications for lives. Um, so yeah, that's interesting. Uh, I don't know. I usually just see them when I come on and I start scrolling through my feed. they usually put lives like first up at the top or whatever, and that's usually how I figure out who's live. Now, if I'm on desktop, it'll show you on the side of all of your subscriptions if anybody's live, which is helpful. But yeah, again, it is what it is. I'm not hating on it. So, um, yeah, lots of fun stuff, lots of sales coming up, guys. Lots and lots of sales. I'm trying to keep up on the Amazon sales. I post those to my tool sales and deals Facebook group. So far, not everybody's really getting it. Oh, is Midwest really in Fort Wayne? No shit. See, and I was just up there. I was saying, well, you're over here in Ohio, I know, but I know I was just up there for a week, man. I wish, but man, when you're traveling for work, I was doing like 10-hour days. Like it's, you go out to dinner after you're done, and then that's about it. Like, and it's hard, to like do much else. But I mean, there's always going to be other times. I was thinking fix it. I know all this COVID shit's still going crazy, and who knows what the world's going to look like after the election in a few days. But I was kind of thinking it's time for another YouTube tool tuber Midwest meetup thing. I missed out on the last one, and I don't know. I talk shit now, but unless it's really close to me or mildly close, it's probably still going to be hard to get to. But if I have enough advance notice, like we could figure something out, and I would really like to get in on something like that. I even thought about hosting one, but I don't know. Nobody's going to want to fucking come to Ohio. It always seems like if somebody else does something, it gets received well, right? In general, real general speaking. But then if I do something, it could be the same thing, and it could theoretically even be first. Like I could have the idea first, and people are like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a decent idea. No, not much follow through or enthusiasm. But then somebody else could have the exact same idea, and somehow it gets received well. I don't know if maybe it's the way I come off. I'm not sure. But I was thinking about that. Yes, yes, yes. You're probably like the third one to tell me that. The week before Thanksgiving. What? Hold on, let me pull up my calendar on my computer. Da, 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 da. Okay, so Thanksgiving is the 26th, so that's the week before that. Man, I'm gonna have to get up there. Why are you dabbing? Jesus Christ, don't put that in my chat. No, it's okay. It's totally okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have quite that much time um to drive. Maybe. I mean, if the situation's right, of course, but there's a guy down in Cincinnati I've been wanting to meet, but I doubt I will. He's real laid back on his channel. He doesn't really do it for the publicity. He's got like I think about 4,000 subscribers now, and he's still not monetized. He's not trying to monetize. It's a decent little channel, but he doesn't do tools and stuff. He does guns and politics and that kind of stuff. But he's a cool guy. I'd like to have lunch with that dude sometime. So, anywho, um, Yeah, it'd be a nice thing to, I mean, we could schedule it out further and hope that shit's better by then. That would be an idea. Schedule it out to like next summer, maybe end of next summer. I don't know. Whenever it hopefully is better than what it is now. That would be the ideal situation. But I thought about that the other day. I mean, I know because of the COVID shit. Uh, yeah, you know, it makes it a little more difficult. People start hearing that you got like gatherings of like fucking 4 people, and all of a sudden they call the damn cops and shit. Like, oh, see, there's Mr. Midwest tool tuber meetup guy right there. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a long story about this. I'm not going to get into it right now, but yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, buddy. Appreciate it. I was just talking about how we should try to. I am trouble. I just am. I'm probably my own worst enemy. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we can fix your driver's window motor. That shouldn't be that hard at all. It would just involve getting the part. Anything's fixable. It's just how much of a pain it's going to be to do it. That's the only thing. But yeah, we can fix the window. I'd have to look at it. It might not, I mean, chances are if you think it's the motor, it's probably the motor, but it could be the track too. It could be jammed up. I've seen people put screws through the track and all kinds of other stuff to keep windows up when they're off track and they're falling. So we'll see. See, yeah, I don't know. Nebraska, that's not Midwest to me. Nebraska would be the Great Plains, I would think. The Grain Belt, or whatever everybody calls it. I think that's more Nebraska. If I was thinking about it, let's see. I know we got some people in Pennsylvania, not many, I think like one or two. A bunch of us here in Ohio. A lot of you guys out west further, though. Yeah, we could do piss everybody off and meet up somewhere where it's not somebody's house. I don't know. Uh, Iowa? I don't know. Where the fuck is Iowa? I'm usually good at geography. Illinois. Isn't I no, that's I'm thinking Wisconsin, I think. Iowa's further over. I have to look at a map. But yeah, like I don't mind going over a few more states to do it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll no, I didn't. I saw some of the promos for it, but I haven't listened to it yet. I've been busy. So I don't have time for myself. This is my time for myself anymore. It seems like. Um, so yeah. I don't know. We could do something. I think I'll mention it in the online tool community. There's a lot of the YouTubers in there. Yeah, okay, so Iowa's a little closer. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I mean, COVID be damned, right? Like, we should do another one. You guys can't have all the fun, right? Plus, I can live stream now on mobile, which, it still isn't great, but it works. I don't do it often, or really at all. of course, I get the ability to mobile live stream, and I do it from the PC still. But whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, we're coming to your house, Alex. Yeah, we're coming to your house. Get all that yummy fucking michelada mix that you got. I bought some of that. I bought some, not the cups, not like what you had. I saw those. Those things are fucking expensive. So I bought two different. No, I bought one mix, and then I bought the stuff to mix them myself, which I've done in the past. I know how to do that. Um, but the one that I bought, I forget the brand. I bought it on Amazon. It was like for lack of a better term, a bottle of this mix. And I mixed what they said to mix with it, and it tasted horrible. I had to like double the amount of mix in it to make it taste even close to right, and I was not impressed. And it was supposed to be like a spicy version, and it wasn't. But I have my Clamato, I have my Worcestershire sauce, and my soy sauce, and I had my lime. Obviously, those are gone now. But I had all the stuff. I made me some up, and they were good. Uh, Man, they make those so much better in Mexico. Uh, the first time I ever had one, I was down there. We went to this. It's like what they call. It was called like the Oasis or something like that. It was this restaurant, like beach themed kind of thing, in the middle of it, like a shit city. So, or at least a shit area of the city. Why is my computer freezing? Okay, we're good. But like they were just like, "Oh, do you want a michelada?" And I was like, "Well, what the fuck is that?" And they were like, "Oh, it's like a spicy beer, da da da." And I was like, "I like spicy." Like, yeah, fuck yeah, like let's go for it. And they brought me out this fucking thing, like huge, right? It's got the chili on the straw, the rim of the drink. There's like 3 beers in it. I mean, it was just fucking huge, but it was delicious. I drank that whole fucking thing. I would have drank another one too, but it was time to go. Tapito hot sauce in it. Or Tapito. I know the one you're talking about. I have to get that. Everyone likes what is it? It's a real cheap one. It's like Peninsula or some shit like that. Everybody likes that hot sauce. And Cholula, everybody's been talking about, is a really good one. Hey, Bill. Yes, sir. The Fiesta did start. It is out of the garage, and I've been driving it all week. I think I've put close to about 300 miles on it. Why is my fucking phone going off? Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. I put about, I think about T-O. Okay. Look at me getting schooled. Um, yeah, it's I haven't tried that hot sauce. But dude, I got a whole fucking cabinet full of hot sauce, and I try. I got this really good one from Louisiana. It's called like shit. It's like zombie hot sauce or some shit like that. And yeah, I think it's called zombie hot sauce. And I got this one. Um, and it had like a bunch of different ones, and the garlic one's good, the regular one's pretty good, you know. But they had this one in there called the Antidote, and it's the hottest one in the set. And I mean, it's not bad. It's still hot, but it's still got flavor. But I don't lie to you, I don't use much. Whatever I'm putting it on, it gets a couple of drops, and that's it. Um, I will say I have the bomb hot sauce from Hot Ones or wherever the fuck, and it's really good. It's got a lot of burn, but it's still got some good flavor in it. Bill Beckett says Eddie's hot sauce is excellent. Hey Dano, I'm assuming now, since people are starting to roll in, that Garnett must be done with his stream with Midwest Tool Review. Just a guess. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good. That's the fucked up thing about hot sauce, man. I even had my wife bought me one of those like make your own hot sauce kits, and I tried it. And like the first one, I thought I followed the recipe. I don't know if I didn't simmer it long enough, but yeah. Well, I've been working since I fixed the Fiesta. Like I literally fixed it Saturday night evening, and I had to work first thing Sunday morning. So I've been working ever since, and I do tens, and it's like an hour drive to and fro. So basically, I'm gone for 12 hours when I work. So it's hard to get anything done on those days. So, you know, uh, it is what it is. No, I haven't cleaned up yet. But don't worry, there's going to be lots of cleaning up in the time to come. I also got to shoot some fucking content. I've been... tell me what you guys think. It's like I got most of the research done. I got the idea, but I'm not 100% sure. I thought about putting out a video of 10 tools that DIY mechanics should have, right? Just literally basic tools. Like none of you are going to be amazed by the list. You could probably rattle it off right now. But I thought about doing that, but then I'm still not 100% sure because so many people have done like that video. It's just like the whole like top 5 items from Harbor Freight bullshit that everybody does, or the 10 worst, or you know, whatever. I try not to do all that stuff that everybody's already fucking done before, but it's almost to the point to where you kind of have to, because it's all, for the most part, been done before. I was watching a train wreck. Wait, literally? Watching a train wreck? What? Dano, did you get the package I sent you? Did it clear customs yet? I mean, it's not much. I know it's not much, dude. You'll probably just tuck it in a corner and obviously never do anything with it. It's the wackest socket set known to man. Oh shit. 2 train wrecks. Fuck a bunch of that. But yeah, I don't know. It's hot sauce, cars, beer, Midwest Tool Tuber meetup. No, I did not get an AK yet, and that's probably going to have to wait a little while. Times they are changing, right? I gotta do some other stuff first. I got a buddy at work who scoped one out for me too. Like scoped it out, told me where it was, how much it was. You know, they were in stock. I could have went and picked one up. I just, at the moment, I can't. I got some other stuff I got to do. I'm not getting all this fucking YouTube money. YouTube money. I'm not getting it. I mean, I'm getting it. I'm just, right now it's sitting in my AdSense account. I'm not doing anything with it. I think what I'm going to do is, the sooner the better. I think what I'm going to do is, after like the there's a lot of shit that depends on it, but the first time I have a chance close to or around the beginning of the year, I'm going to LLC the channel, and then I'm going to set up a separate business banking account so that all the money from the channel can go in there, and I can really, like, I have to start approaching this thing from like a realistic standpoint because Bill, oh, I need a laugh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't see that coming, just like the train, right? But I'm going to, for the most part, the content should still be mediocre at best. But I'm going to start approaching it from like a business standpoint. Like, if I want to buy a tool for a video, I have to pull from the money that I have in my account. And so I'll do that. But then when I'm done with it, assuming I'm not keeping it like the socket sets, I'll sell it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and then put that money back in the account. And then, that way I can keep a record for taxes and all that other shit. But I would like to. I would like to. I think, I don't know, man. I get crazy thoughts. And I thought about trying to do something bigger. Like, not right now, obviously, but to gain some traction maybe, or some, I don't know, viewers, whatever, even like one good video. And then see what I could, like, kind of steamroll it into. And that's not to say that one of my crap ass videos isn't going to take off tomorrow and bring me a decent amount of ad revenue. You just never know. But for now, I got to start being smart about it. Because all the stuff I buy is a tax deduction, right? So theoretically, if I can get those to balance out and turn a profit, then I have a legitimate business. I'm also starting to wonder how the fuck people get sponsorships, because I am having no luck. And I know I'm small, and I'm taking that with a grain of salt, but I'm not having any luck. I think to get like real sponsorships, you probably have to be like over 50K or something, or have like, maybe you don't have to be 50K, but you have to prove like every video you put out gets like 100,000 views within 30 days or something, something kind of measurable for them to invest in, because I'm not having any luck yet. Yep, blame The Apprentice. It's always their fault. They did it wrong. And you turned it twice to the left. You should have done 1 3/4, and that's it. Always blame The Apprentice. It's always their fault. And a smart mentor would not even be doing work if they have an apprentice. The apprentice does the work. They need the experience. Don't rob them of their experience. Or at least that's what I was told when I was being mentored. Oh, it's craziness. Oh. So I tried to shoot, and I might still try to piece this together. It's going to be horrible. But I tried to shoot a video. I use that term loosely. Of the Lyle spill-proof funnel when I was filling up the Fiesta coolant system. I tried to film a video. I'm not saying it went well or it'll be received well, but I tried. So I might try to piece that together for some quick content, get something out there for you guys to laugh at, look at, whatever. But Yeah, yeah. Um, so I might try to piece that together. The new camera is kind of weird, or at least in the settings that I have it in. If I record for longer than, I don't know how long, um, like I recorded a decently long clip, and it then told me that because the clip was so long, which couldn't have been more than maybe 10, 12 minutes, I don't know, something, that it split it into two physical clips on the memory card. So that's gonna be weird. I like one big long clip. I don't like when I'm editing. I don't like a shit ton of clips. I like to try to keep it simple and only cut what I need to cut, and it helps for color grading later and things. That is always the last word, Bill. Always. Plus, when I recorded the footage, I have this hood. Let me pull this over into frame. I have this hood on my tripod mount thing. And on the one side of the footage, it's like barely in the edge, just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to crop it. All right, Broken. I will catch you later, man. Have a good night. Safe travels commuting to, I'm sure, work in the morning. And thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. So, yeah, I'm going to probably try to piece that together. I might shoot that tool video over the next couple of days. I also was thinking of this. Those 10-minute, like, fix a car in 10 minutes, like, and I don't mean, like, necessarily fix. A lot of the build channels do them, and a lot of the wrecked repair guys do them. I thought about pulling my old footage because it's actually on this PC that I'm using right now out here in the garage. I thought about pulling my footage from that and throwing it to like a buddy of mine who does editing, and just having him do like a quick edit to like a 10-minute video of, big montage of some of the footage fixing that car, and do one of those fix this car and rebuild a car or whatever in 10 minutes. Those seem to do really well on views if you can do it right. So I might maybe look into that and see if that does anything. I'm kind of in, I wouldn't say it's like a funk, but like I'm trying to figure out where to currently go with my channel. I can't buy any project vehicles, at least no major project vehicles. I just got the Fiesta running, so I'm not doing anything crazy to it. I'm just glad that it's running, and it doesn't seem to have any major problems at the moment. Yeah, so tools, yeah, I mean, that shit gets expensive sometimes, and I mean, all the stuff, I mean, I could go out and buy a bunch of fucking Milwaukee shit. It wouldn't even matter. It really wouldn't. Like, it wouldn't catch me any views. And that's not all that matters at the end of the day, but I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that I would like more viewers and more subscribers. I think for those of us out here that have channels, I think that's kind of the goal to a degree. I want to be put on a fucking pedestal, damn it. Right? And not a Harbor Freight cheapy stool. Um, if you guys saw my Instagram post the other day, Walmart has a hyper tough foldable mesh creeper rated for 250 pounds. I'm a little guy. And everywhere except the midsection, that's starting to fill out. I got to do something about that. But I'm a little guy, and I wouldn't fucking use that thing. And I don't come close to the weight limit on it. So I made an Instagram post about that. Showed a picture of it. I'd never seen it, so I thought it was weird. The foldable nature of it is kind of like, I mean, you're on the right track, right? You're thinking, and I like what you're thinking, but not mesh. No. Put a seam in it, do something. I don't know. Come up with something else, like not mesh. Like, and oh, it was like maybe $20 or $24. Like, nah. You're basically selling me a below the waist. Yeah, sometimes. Only thing they're selling you when they do that is it's basically like a lawn chair frame with wheels on it, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Do the tool guys actually buy the tools or they send them back after the vids are made? Now, see, here's the thing, Bill. I don't know about them. I know most of the tools. Okay, now I've said from the get-go on my channel, companies send me things, I'm not going to keep them. And thankfully, not that many companies have sent me things. Ulsa Tools sent me the backpack. That was the first thing I ever got from anybody. I said, fuck you guys, I'm keeping it. So I decided to keep that. And I'm glad I did. It's a great tool backpack. I've tested quite a few, and not like the higher dollar models for like technicians and things, but like of all the tool backpacks I've seen, the Ulsa Tools is just the best. It's the biggest, it's the sturdiest. I don't know what Brad's workbench is saying about it, but he's lying. He's lying. It's a great backpack. Anyhow, so I always said that I would give the stuff away uh, that the company sent me, and I've done that. When Hart Tools sent me a bunch of stuff, if you guys remember back, um, they sent me a bunch of stuff. They didn't send me that much stuff. I'm a little creator, and they don't give no fucks. So I was kind of disappointed with what they sent me. So I added like $200 worth of shit to it. I went out and bought the backpack, the USB power supply thing for the battery, a whole nother drill kit. There was some other stuff in there. I spent like $200, I think. Don't quote me. I think it was in that range, 150, $200 in extra stuff, so that I could split it up into like 2 giveaways. And one was a little more stacked than the other. I tried to balance it out a little. But I gave all of that away. Most of it I didn't even play with too much. Like I played with one of the drills a little bit. I didn't want to like screw it up, for the winter or whatever. So I played with it a little bit. I checked out a lot of the other tools. I did a tool backpack first look video, that stuff. But I gave all that away. They sent me about $200 ish worth of stuff. I gave it all away. I added to it and then gave it away. And so that's that. Ulsa Tools did recently send me, they sent me the cutoff wheels. Or no, they didn't. I bought them because I asked them about it and they were taking too long. So I bought them on their website. And then to make up for not getting back to me, they let me do that Instagram glove giveaway I did a while back. There were 2 winners. I forget who one was, but one was Bruce up in Canada. So then I had that sent to me because they said they couldn't send it to Canada, which was weird. But whatever, something about the import, I don't know. So I had them send it to me, and then I shipped them to Bruce at my cost. And yeah, he's the only Canadian apparently with Ulsa Tool gloves. And they're great gloves, great gloves. So I did that. And then let's get to the stuff I buy. So if tool companies send me stuff, I'm gonna try, unless I really need it, to send it away to one of you guys. Do a giveaway, whatever, on Instagram. So the stuff I buy, most of the stuff I buy, for the most part, for videos, like I buy, and then like I know I'm probably gonna give it away. I bought the Hyper Tough drill. I gave that away. I bought the Bauer drill. Gave that away too. I didn't even do videos on those. I was in a weird spot, and like I couldn't like make it happen, and so I just gave them both away. So I did that. I've given away all kinds of other stuff, and then fast forward to the socket sets. Let's see. I bought 7 sets. You've seen the video. So I bought 7 sets, and SK was the highest priced. I sold that already on Facebook Marketplace. I lost my ass on it. I paid $230 on Amazon, and I got $185 for it on Facebook Marketplace. But I won't lie, I took the first offer negotiation that came across. Yeah, I did. So now I've listed the gear wrench set on Facebook Marketplace and the Kazo Man set on Facebook Marketplace to see if I can move those. I haven't even gotten a bite on them, so they're probably not going to move. So that sucks, but whatever. So we'll see what happens there. But I know for the Facebook group on the online tool community, I believe is what it's called. I can double check real quick, like here. Oh, so that you know the name if you're not already in there. It's called Online Tool Community. It's a Facebook group. I know Jared Milky Way is one of the where's my button to get back to my stream? There it is. So Jared Milky Way is one of the admins. I don't know who else is admin on there, but I'm giving away the SATA set from my video, which actually the warranty is a little suspect. I talked about this in the video. The warranty is a little suspect, but it's one of the nicer sets. And I've been doing a lot of research into SATA. They have a logo that looks literally almost identical to Matco tools. So I don't know who's ripping off who, or if SATA's, company that's making their stuff is actually making some of the Matco stuff, or what's going on there. But the logo's like identical. It's just like the Matco one is like turned at like a, I don't know, not 45, but like some angle to where the eagle's like beak is kind of facing down a little, and theirs is just like straight. But other than that, it's like the same fucking graphic. It just doesn't have color. It's like all gold or whatever. But Jared is setting up a giveaway for the Facebook group passing 1,000 followers or whatever the fuck. And so I told him I would throw something in, as a lot of other creators are and people that are on the page. So I'm throwing in that quarter-inch SATA set, which, if memory serves me, I want to say it was about $50. It's on sale right now on Amazon for like 43, I think. But yeah, it was about $50. I'm reading Bill's comment here. Yes, Dano, you have to start making longer videos, and I don't know. Like, I'm trying to be, I'm not being insulting, but I'm trying to be respectful with my criticism. Like, I don't know. Like, more geared towards something specific. And it, like the toolbox videos where you're going over like the repairs and stuff, updates on those, or like, you know, some old specific tool that you get. I don't know, do, you know, 5-10 minutes of Google research figuring out who made it, where, when. Like, do like a little mini documentary on it. Like, it was made by this company, then probably here, if you can figure out the location. And, you know, they were standard at the time, and then they changed the design, or you know, whatever happened. Give like a little bit of that backstory. I know you don't seem like a super polished channel. I try not to be. Hopefully I'm lifting up a little bit of my quality in recent and future months. But yeah, just like add a little. People are weird, man. People like those weird little facts and tidbits of information, and like, I don't know. I just think it might serve you well. You could try it and see if it helps. If not, then, you know, try something else. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, my channel's, it's almost just a hodgepodge of different content, but it's all kind of centered around tools and cars. So I think I get a pass, but I think the fact of how much I've struggled for subscribers kind of shows. I have the views, I'm not getting the subscribers, and that's probably why, because not all of my videos match up, right? Thankfully, I never stepped into the Harbor Freight coupon world or any of that. So, like, I have, and I like where my channel's at. I really do. Because I don't think you should ever box yourself into a corner. And by that I mean, like, I love him to death. He's a good guy. I wish him the best. He's doing way better than me. Client graphics. If, and this is to be respectful, this is not bashing, but if you ask me, I think he's kind of backed himself into a corner in terms of what people expect from his content. And what people expect from his content is really fucking expensive. Breaking all those tools, doing the torque testing and things, that's not cheap. And warranties only go so far. What the fuck? Um, it's expensive, and I think he's alluded to that in a couple of videos where he's saying like he's trying to get like his subscribers and viewership up a little more so he can fund the videos, which, again, I'm not hating on him, but that's expensive. That's like me buying the socket sets, except I could have just bought the ratchets, but still, it would have been expensive. And then breaking them. Well, it's almost as bad as me buying stuff and giving it away. That's even more cost because then you have the purchase, then you have the giveaway, then you have the shipping. You're losing out all over the place when you give stuff away. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize how much a giveaway really costs a creator. Uh, you know, Even something as low as, like, let's just say $50, depending on what it is, like the socket sets are not cheap to mail. I've mailed out socket sets and different things before. I've even mailed them to Canada. And it's not crazy expensive, but it's not cheap either. So once you add it all up, you lose out in a couple different ways. So, I have respect for anyone that's giving away a freaking paperclip on here. It's to do it. I know it sounds and seems gimmicky, right? Like you're doing it to get people into your channel, and there's arguments against that and whatever, but I don't see it that way. Yes, like hopefully, yeah, somebody would see a video tagged with giveaway and click and see what's going on. But I see it more as like something to like pay back the people that are actually watching my videos. Like I did subscribers there for a while. Then YouTube changed their rules and I was like, okay, well, I can't do that. So I switched it up. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, sir. If you have any ideas on the meetup, if you want to even start brainstorming that, message me on IG and let me know what your thoughts are. I think we're all planning on coming to your house anyway. Let the wife know. So it's not as scammy as it seems. Like there are some like people that do those kind of give away weird things and things, but like mine, it's more to pay back the people that watch my videos. That's what I do now. Is it's usually like comment on the video. Like you don't even really have to be subscribed, and that's because of YouTube's new rules. You can't require subscription for entry in a giveaway, which is interesting because if IG ever does that, then we're all in trouble because then there's no IG giveaways. But I think over on IG, I think enough like tool companies in general, all kinds of companies. I think pretty much everyone does like product promotion on IG, and part of that is like the giveaway because then it's almost twofold, right? You give me a spill-proof funnel. I happen to be either IG or YouTube creator or whatever, sometimes both. And so I'm probably going to do a video on it, or at minimum, I'm going to do an IG post about it, and then like it kind of steamrolls, and then, I'll make a post, oh, well, I won this over on Lyle's giveaway. They do them every month or every week or whatever, and then people are like, oh shit, I'm going to go follow them, and so then they're seeing all Lyle's stuff. It's that kind of promotion idea. But on YouTube, it's different. I really think, at least for my channel, it is. It's more to give back to the subscribers. I'm probably going to have to make, if I had to guess, right now, I would say I'm going to have to clear after taxes probably in the neighborhood of $5,000 to even, like, get back to true zero. And by true zero, I mean this stupid fucking GoPro knockoff camera that I bought when I first started, that for some reason I thought this was going to be better than my phone. I was that dumb. And so, because I didn't know anything about video, and I was like, oh well, I need a camera. This is a cheap camera, and everybody says GoPros are, good, and that's what everybody said they were shooting with. So I was like, can't be that bad, right? Wrong, very wrong. It's not a bad camera. Okay, it is, but if you still like, if I need to like get one of those whack ass shots of like what's my wheel doing when I'm driving, or I'm doing a suspension repair video and I'm trying to get comparisons of like before and after, this is the camera that I'm gonna duct tape to the fucking car, not anything else that I have that's expensive. So it does have its uses, and I have I think like 2 of those, because then I bought another one thinking it would be better than that one, and I was again wrong. So yeah, I mean, I bought, let's see, upgraded my phone. I don't really count that. That was more the wife convincing me I had to. So I upgraded my phone at one point. I'm currently sitting on the Galaxy Note 9. It's not bad. It's really not. But I still hate filming with my phone. I don't know why I hate it. Let's see. I bought like two gimbal things. One's like a really cheap one that's basically works on gravity. It doesn't do too bad, but it was really cheap. And then I bought like a $90 cell phone gimbal. That's better. It's a lot better. I used that in a few videos. It's kind of weird though, because it's more for like vloggers and people that are like walking around a lot. I don't necessarily do a whole bunch of that. So it's been useful, but it's not been like groundbreaking. So I bought that. I bought the video camera, the camcorder, when I thought that, like, I hate recording with the phone, and I thought that I can't afford a DSLR, so I thought I'll buy a camcorder. There for video, right? That thing is, it's functional, but it takes in a lot of light pollution, and just like, it's only a $200 camcorder, but it doesn't do a super great job. There's a lot of good features to it, and for like still shots or something that I'm just setting up on the tripod, yeah, it'll probably be great and I can work with it. But for like actual shooting, like anything like moving around, no, it's not very good. So I made that mistake. So I got that too. All the tools and things that I bought, not just the stuff for the videos, but like the giveaways and all that, and the postage, and dude, yeah, five grand easy. I probably have into this channel over the years. Yeah, it's rough. Like, it really is. Like, everybody just thinks like, I guess truly, if you're truly like, the problem is, you think this is the thought process, and this is where people go wrong. Like me. You see a YouTube, whatever, and you're like, oh, well, this guy's doing that. Like, I could do that, whatever. Or I'm already doing that. Like I thought when I started my channel, rebuilding wrecked cars. So I was like, I'm already doing that. Like, why the fuck don't I record it? Okay. So you see that. And then you go, okay, well, I'm already doing it. And that would be okay. But the problem then becomes, like me right now, I'm like, I can't buy another project car to rebuild. And I can't. I mean, do I have the money? Is it possible? Yes. Am I frugal, and I'm trying not to, like, not even trying not to do it. I'm not doing it because of reasons, right? But so that's out of the question. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, yeah. So, not doing that. But, like, okay, say like a tool tuber, right? Like, even Tools and Trash. He just rolled out, but we'll talk about him since he's gone. So, like him, he probably looked around and was like, oh, these motherfuckers are like reviewing these tools that I have sitting over there. and they do a little video on it, sing and dance, and then yada yada yada, subscribers and money. Okay, which Alex isn't about the money. He hasn't monetized his channel. Much respect for that decision. But anyway, so that's probably what he thought. But then at some point, I guarantee you, he's bought tools in some respect for the sole purpose of his YouTube video. In some respect. Like, okay, like all of his channel locks and like his Nipex versus channel lock, that was one of the videos, and like a couple of, like somewhere in there, he had to have made a purchase solely to purchase it for the YouTube video. That's the wrong, it's not the wrong idea, but that's not the financially wise idea, especially when you're small. Now, once you get big and you have like a decent following, and you could say, I don't know, let's just say, for instance, I can guarantee within 3 months, on average, I'm going to make $50 on this video. Okay, so then you have a $50 budget for that video. That's cool. And it'll run longer than that, and over a long period of time, you might get more than that. But you have to set a budget somewhere. So that would be the idea. But that's after you're monetized, and that's all, like, assuming that you have a base that's watching. Like me right now, I don't know, I average maybe within like the first couple of months, anywhere from like 200 maybe to like, if it's a good video, 2,000. And that's not paying me next to anything. For about 1,000 views per video, for about 1,000, it varies, but I get, let's call it $3.50. That seems to be about average. There are days where I make $2. There are days where I make $5. But more often than not, it's about maybe high 2s, low 3s, somewhere in there. That's minus all the super chats, the few that I've gotten, and things like that. But so I'm not, for 1,000 views, I'm not like cashing in. Now, if I had 50,000 views per video, then that would obviously add up. That's 50 times the 1,000, which is 50 times the 3 or the 5 or whatever it happened to be that day, because it fluctuates a lot. A lot. The whole fucking graph looks like this. Like, it's just weird. It's whatever they were paying for advertising space on that day for videos of your type. And the funny thing is, I think I'm probably getting the same ad rates as the other creators, in general. But I just don't have the views. That's the only difference. That's why they get, tons of money. It's all down to how many people see the ad. So that's where the money part comes in. And I keep joking with myself, and I keep telling myself it's not going to happen anytime soon, but I keep telling myself I'm going to start some stupid channel with, like, not brainless, but like easy, cheap content. Oh man, get that channel monetized. Oh, like these guys, like there's a whole bunch of like gamer guys that do like commentary, and they'll talk about social issues or whatever's going on in the news, politics, whatever, celebrity stuff, just whatever. They'll talk about their, what do they call it? It's not reaction. I don't know, perspective, whatever you want to call it. Their take on whatever the hell. And they'll put like gamer footage up, like videos of them playing games, the capture or whatever of the video game in the background, and then they just, for the most part, talk. They'll add some pictures of relevancy or show an article that they're referring to or some stuff like that. But for the most part, there's not a lot of work that goes into that, and there's almost literally no cost. They sit back, they read the news, it takes some of their time, read the news, see if there's anything interesting. If there is, okay, go make a video on it, tell your thoughts, whatever. I'm not saying it's not work, But financially, like the tool channels and things, it's a completely different ballgame. Like it's almost not even fair because if they make money, they're almost certainly making a profit in terms of financial. Um, Depends on what they think their time's worth, I guess. But like us, man, I have to shoot it. I have to make it interesting. Try to make it interesting. Have a good thumbnail. I mean, they have to have good thumbnails too. But you get what I'm saying. Like, um, there was an example that I had a while back. It was like some like color by numbers thing or some shit that I found on YouTube, and there was this whole channel that like it was just probably some chick, right? Because chicks love coloring books, even adult ones, and she would buy fucking crayons and like dollar store fucking coloring books and like the color by numbers or like whatever she could get her hands on, and she would color the page on her YouTube video, and that was her video, was her coloring the thing, and she had like 600,000 subscribers or something. And I looked at her channel; she had been doing it for years, and it was like not pretty. It was just like literally she plopped some shit down on the floor of her living room. There's not much great lighting. The camera's just right there, and you don't see her face. She doesn't have to talk, and she just colors it in. That's it. That's it. And this bitch is making like 20 times what I'll probably ever make on YouTube. It's nuts, man. That's why I keep saying, like, I mean, this channel ain't gonna bomb. I mean, or at least it hasn't yet. Uh, but I've thought about it, like starting some silly little side hustle. Even like the cooking channels, man. Think about the cooking channels. Like, they have to do all that setup, all the cooking, all the baking. That shit takes time, da da da. They got dishes afterwards, da da. That's almost, maybe arguably almost worse than ours. I mean, unless they're a chef and they got a kitchen set up for that kind of studio work, that's nuts. Yeah, I'm not on that. But cheap, okay. Low cost, high entertainment value content is where it's at. Easy to churn out. Like, you know how many views I'd probably get a month if I could put out a video every day? It'd be astronomical. I'd almost probably triple my ad revenue at least. Which one, Bill Beckett? It depends. I will tell you. You gotta give me more information because I've watched a couple of them. There's guys that do it. There's girls that do it, and yeah, they're usually right, but or obviously I'll say this: they're telling the truth, but big but they don't take taxes out. So we're like small businesses, contractors, however you want to classify it. We get taxed on that money that we make, and it falls under all the IRS guidelines, whatever the fuck those are. So I haven't dealt with that yet. I'm sure I will soon. But so it falls under those guidelines, and you, excuse me, you have to pay taxes on it. I've heard it's safe to assume 15% because you're a business or whatever. Um, so let's just call it 20. Take 20% out of whatever that number is that they give you. Okay, take 20% out. And then start deducting the stuff that they buy for their channel, their camera, laptop, whatever it is. Some people pay editors. I'm not there yet. I wish I was. All those other costs that nobody thinks about. Their stuff for their videos, whatever it is. All those costs, take all that out of it. I mean, I've heard of people that make like to probably like 250,000, like 250,000 a year on their YouTube channel, and still like sometimes month to month lose money because they have expenses, they have an accountant, they have accounting software where they keep track of everything so that the accountant doesn't quit on them. They have to buy stuff for their videos. They need new equipment. They need, whatever. So, all that stuff adds up. So, yeah, are they giving you the correct numbers? Yeah, probably. Is that the whole story? No, most definitely not. I mean, I think I figured to safely quit my job, let's see. I don't know what the gross is. We're going to talk net, right? We're going to talk net. Yeah, it's less than $1,000 a week. So I figure, right, in YouTube revenue, I would have to make about somewhere between 6 and 8 grand a month on YouTube to be able to safely quit my job and offset my income. That doesn't sound like much, but that's a fuck ton. I'm currently making about $100 a month, give or take. And I have a couple videos that are doing really good that are basically carrying most of that weight. Without those couple of good videos, I wouldn't get paid out for months. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break to go to the restroom. I will be right back. Alright, gentlemen. I am back. Yeah, I was talking about that a little earlier, Bill. I kind of do. Because, number one, you can only do what you can do, right? And number two, I know it may seem weird because I don't always follow this rule, but I try not to blatantly put out stuff that other people have done. I try not to. It can't be avoided most of the time, in all honesty. But just like, and man, I do so much work that could be content, but it's gonna take me forever. Like the Fiesta, the whole head gasket thing. When it first broke down, forever ago, my buddy who has a car channel, Black Zeus Garage, he got a hold of me when we were texting about it. I told him that it blew up on me. And he was like, oh, dude, that's going to be sweet. You going to do a video on it? I was like, fuck no. I'm just going to hope to get through the repair and have the damn car working at the end of it. Like, I've never gone that far into an engine by myself, unsupervised. Yeah, I use the term supervised loosely, but you know what I mean. Without anybody to go to lean on for questions, answers. Pretty much doing it just by myself. I was still confident. Unless something got fucked up, like it was going to be fine. But, you know, he's like, oh man, that would be a great video. Like, that's like gonna be one of them videos. And I was like, it probably will be, but nah. And you see what happened. It took me months, like from it breaking down to getting it back towed back home to getting all the parts ordered to actually getting out here to physically do the work. It took a lot of time. I mean, I could have done a video on every separate aspect of this is how to change the thermostat. This is how to flush your coolant. This is how to. I could have. Do you know how much? I mean, aside from the time that it obviously took me to do it, the time that would have had to go into that. Which I mean, nobody understands. You take fixing a car, right? Let's just say of straight wrenching. Let's just say that head gasket job would have taken me a week of straight, like, 5-hour days dedicated wrenching. Okay. Assuming I had everything ready. So 5 days. Then you figure you're going to film it. And times that by 2 at least, if not more. Because you got to stop, come over. You know, you can't have crazy greasy hands touching all over your equipment, so you have to either clean the hands or change your gloves, hit record, go back, get in front of the camera, say your little spiel, get your little shot, go back, show what you're doing, whatever. And then move the camera because you can't keep the same, like a static shot. They're not going to see what you're doing, all that. It takes a lot of work. I've always said, with the car repair or a video that you're doing on a car repair for YouTube, take the time that it takes and double it at least to do the video. And that's not even talking about editing. Editing could easily be, you got to go through all that footage, find the parts you want, if you want it all or not, edit it down, try to make it somewhat feasible, in chronological order and all that. Like, I mean, it's a lot of fucking work. So that's like what I was talking about earlier with the stupid, easy content. Like, I know a guy. I mean, I don't know. It's called like Top Wolf or something. You know how you get into like funks on YouTube where you start watching something and then it starts recommending it to you, and then you start getting that stuff recommended more, and then all of a sudden you're not seeing the stuff that you really care about. That happens to me all the time. But I started seeing this guy, his whole thing. Now, hear me out on this. His whole thing is he goes to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar whatever the fuck, gas station, whatever, and buys the cheap food, whatever they got, and then does reviews on it and goes over the nutritional content. I think it's like his general tagline is like, what are we eating, right? Like, and he goes over like dollar store steaks, and which are a thing, and just all kinds of, like, literally everything. And he reviews the food from the dollar stores. And he's like, I eat this stuff and tell you about it so that you don't have to. And it's not like crazy well produced. I'm not saying that he's not trying, but it's not like nuts production. It's not like one of those polished channels. And that's the dude's content. He literally goes to the dollar store, sees what they have, and takes it home, prepares it, and eats it, and talks about it, and the ingredients and the nutritional value and all this, and talks about how horrible it is or how tasteless or whatever. Or he'll tell you if he actually gets something and it's like not that bad, it's half decent. It's Wolf something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's got a shit ton of subscribers. Like, I think like 300,000. I'm gonna be smart here and switch you guys. Infinite view. Okay, yeah, I got my shit running in the background. Let's see. YouTube. Come on. Yep, it wants me to watch my own shit. What are we eating? That's gotta be one of his tags. Yeah, here we go. It's called The Wolf Pit. 679 subscribers. 937 videos. Let me show you The Wolf Pit. Okay, I don't want that to play. Okay, good. So, now, okay, it looks like here he's got some grilling videos and some other stuff. But one of his biggest claim to fame is buying stuff from the dollar store and reviewing it. Like, here's the dollar breakfast. How bad can a dollar breakfast platter be? Dollar Tree baby gerbil snacks and toothpaste. I don't understand that. Dollar Tree burritos. Expensive snacks from Butterball. Like, he reviews all this food stuff, and he does some other apparently different stuff in here too. But yeah, like, he does this, like spam. He does like homemade spam, and then like a bacon cheeseburger in a can, bacon in a can. He's got some bread in a can and all that, the chicken in a can. Like, he's done all these videos, and it's working for him. Like, I mean, you can't hate on it. He's got a shit ton of videos and stuff. Get back over here to the, come on, stream, back over. There's my pretty face. So, all right, Bill, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, so, I mean, that's just the idea. And so, he's almost got limitless content, right? Great idea. Not that, I don't know of anybody else doing it. It's original. Like, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, that's the difference, right? Between us tool guys and other people that are spending $200 and $300 on a tool to review it, and one of these guys that, you know, figured out the game and kind of gamed the system a little bit and is getting the most out of lower cost content. Oh man, it's a night. Well, it sounds like most of you are chilling, heading out. Josh Brandenburg's gone, TNT's gone, Bill's gone now. Kingsport might still be hanging around there somewhere, which I gotta go check out more of his videos. Hopefully, I know I saw something come up in my feed. I thought maybe he put something out. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come out here, drink some beers, hang out, talk to you a little bit. I think now I'm going to switch over into my spectator mode and maybe watch a couple of videos before I head into the house, drink this last beer. I appreciate it, as always, everybody hanging out, stopping by. I know Wednesday night lives are kind of a weird thing, but according to the YouTube analytics, a lot of you guys are on. So as long as Garnet Tools doesn't snipe me on Wednesdays, then I think we'll be doing pretty good. Anyhow, guys, Matt from Just Wrench It. I will see you next time. I appreciate you for